good morning, and welcome. Got a little bit of echo here, Tico. Welcome to Uplift with Cliff. It is July the 25th. Wow, July has gotten away from us, and we are getting ready to roll into August. But for this last beautiful Monday in July that I'm going to be with you, I'm going to take advantage of it. Now listen, my phones, my emails, my inbox have been blowing up with people who said, Cliff, we want to hear more about this. Cliff, we want to hear more about that. Cliff, listen, I don't know if this is working out for me. Cliff, can you do more of the shows that talk about how we do this or do that? Now, I try not to take too many requests, but for this one person, this one leader, this one person who leads a major association who watches from a distance, I'm going to go back and cover one major thing that we covered about a year ago. But before I do, it's 9:31 a.m. We are right on time. I got to send a big shout out to Lisa Hill, Whitney Kane, Normalina. What? Normalina is on the call this morning. Marquita Sheree from Dallas, Texas. Leo Hunt, good morning. Good to see you, sir. Nesper, always making my day. Rose Kemp, Mia Moore, good to see you. Arlene, Shani, Reese Stewart, best past president ever because he's always on Uplift. That's my guy. And Krista, Krista's in the house today. Elaine, it's good to see you. Claudia, good to see all the Uplifters today. We are getting ready to go in. Now listen. Sometimes my leadership gets upset with me because I tell my staff I don't want them to stay here at ORRA a day longer than they're supposed to. You see, I always tell people no one was born to serve me. No one was born to just work at ORRA. There's a best and highest potential for each and every one of you uplifters, and my job is to drive you to that place. Now, sometimes your highest and best use is right where you are. Sometimes your highest and best use is for you to do exactly what you're doing right now. But some of you guys have been performing in your comfort zone for far too long. Some of you guys have been performing right there where it's easy for far too long, and you are not living up to your highest and best use. And I'm here today to call you out. I'm here today to tell you you're soft. I'm here today to tell you that you need to get up, get out, and get something. I'm here today to tell you that the reason it's not happening for you is because you, honey, dude, you stopped happening a long time ago. Tico, this is not one of those feel-good shows. This is not going to be one of those shows that's all touchy-feely where I tell you that it's going to be okay. No, today I'm going to tell you that it's time to embrace change. It's time for you to get up and do something different. You need to stop doing what's always been comfortable for you. It's time for your life to fulfill itself. The crowd is going wild. The crowd is going wild. Now listen, I know you wanted to hear one of those comfort zone messages where I tell you that it's going to be okay. And it will. But today, I'm here to talk about 6 things, Tico. 6 things and 6 things only. And I hope to get done with my list. Ruthie Rivera, Diana Rodriguez, good morning, Keela. Precious, where have you been? Claudia, okay. So today, I'm here to talk to you about a painful subject in your realtor life, in your broker life, in your life as a politician, in your life as a CEO of an organization larger than mine. Yeah, I called you out. I'll see you in 2 weeks in Chicago, but I called you out. Today, we're going to talk about 6 signs that it's time to make a change. Whew. This is not going to make me any friends, Tico. Not going to make me any friends today. But today, we're going to talk about 6 signs that it's time to make a change. Here we go. Okay, the first sign, good morning, Elena. The first sign that it's time to make a change is this. I'm about to dig deep into their conscious, Tico. I'm digging deep. The first sign is this. You've forgotten you have choices. Boom. You see, when you get locked in where you are, you have a tendency, Tico, to forget that you actually have choices. Nobody's forcing you to do what you do. No one is forcing you to be where you are. No one is forcing you to work for that broker. No one is forcing you to work for that school. No one is forcing you to do anything. The number one sign that it's time to make a change in your life is when you forget or you get bamboozled, hoodwinked, run them up. But when you forget that you have choices. See, Tico, life specializes in causing you to think that you're locked into this situation and that because you worship your paycheck, because you worship, oh my God. Yeah, some of you paycheck worshipers, that's why you're locked in where you are, because you've been worshiping that paycheck. You have forgotten that you have choices. So the number one thing under the 6 signs that it's time to make a change, the number one thing is you forgot that you have choices. As soon as you forget you have choices, you're going to miss the movement. You're going to miss it. You need to learn when to recognize that enough is enough. Some of you all just keep on taking. You just keep on taking. You just keep on taking. Learn when to recognize enough is enough. Type that in the bottom of your screen today. Diana, Alina, Cheryl, type it in the bottom of the screen. Enough is enough. Listen, sometimes you have to stop hitting your head against the wall and move on. Quit hitting your head against the wall. Quit trying to make something be what it's not. Quit trying to make someone be what he or she is not. Uh-oh, you don't expect me to go there. Okay, I won't. Listen, I could sell this information for $49.99 on TV all day long, but I'm going to give it to you hot and fresh like Krispy Kreme. Free today, okay? Sometimes you have to stop hitting your head against the wall and move on. You don't have to continue living in the drama just because it's familiar. Oh my God, oh my God. Cheryl got it, Keela got it, Leslie got it, Norma Lena got it. Enough is enough. Did you hear what I just said? When it's time to make a change in your life, let me say it one more time. You don't have to continue living in the drama just because it is familiar. The first sign, ladies and gentlemen, that it's time to make a change in your life is when you've forgotten you have choices. Allow yourself to let go. Allow yourself to let go of people. Allow yourself to let go of situations, ideas, and feelings that aren't conducive to your growth. Listen, if it's not nourishing your soul, what is it doing? It's tearing it down. Oh my God. If it's not nourishing you, then it's tearing you down. I need you to commit to making choices right now, today, that are going to help you with your personal growth. Personal growth does not have an age to it. Uh-oh. There's my crickets. Personal growth happens at 20, it happens at 30, it happens at 50, it happens at 60. Personal growth happens at 70. The choices you make, no matter what age you are, determine how far you go. Listen, at 70, you got plenty to go, honey. At 80, you got plenty to go, honey. At 85, you got plenty to go, honey. And at 90, you need to be mentoring somebody. Okay, so we're going to keep on moving. Give yourself permission to start a new chapter in your life and make the choices that are going to free you from the path that you're on. Listen, love yourself enough to choose freedom over everything that sucks the life out of you. Love yourself enough to choose freedom over everything that sucks the life out of you. Okay, it's 9:38 a.m. I spent too much time on that one. I'm going to put a Band-Aid right here because I know I cut some of y'all, and it's time to move on. Now, the next thing I need to know, in the 6 signs that it's time to make a change in your life. Let it go, Rose. Let it go, Keela. Shani, you know it. Juliana knows it. The number 2 thing that you've got to do when it's time to make a change in your life. Number 2, where's my drum roll? Okay, I got to do my own drum roll. Here's the sign. You have forgotten that you actually deserve the best. Oh, I just blew your mind. Some of y'all are always settling for second best. Some of you guys settle for less than what you deserve. Some of you, now see, listen, there's a difference between the person who purchases the used car, Tico, because they, in their mind, have made up that I'm not going to pay that depreciation. But then there's the other person out there that doesn't think that they deserve a new car. That person's got a problem in their mind. Ooh, you see, if you buy a used car because your business philosophy is I don't want to pay the depreciation, that's one thing. But when you're buying used cars because in your mind you can't afford new, or you don't deserve new, or you don't deserve to ride around in it, you've got a tick, and that tick's something you've got to deal with. Cliff, what are you saying? Ooh, some of you all are with cut rate brokerages that you don't need to be with. Some of you guys are with companies that you shouldn't be with because you got a second rate mentality. You don't think that you belong with a top tier company. You don't think that you belong with a company that treats its people better. So because of this Messiah complex you have, you're willing to die right there on the cross you're on. Yes, I said it. I said it. Because of your Messiah complex, you're willing to die on the cross that you're on with that sorry old company, with that sorry old broker, making sorry money, and you know you're not. I said it. I'm not taking it back. Because of your Messiah complex where you come and you live and you die for everybody, you're going to die right there with a mediocre company and a mediocre broker and feeling mediocre with your life. Now, I dare you, anybody, look, I'm not taking it back because today I'm going to free some of you from these bonds, these shackles, these chains on you. I am not taking it back. Not everyone sees you through the same eyes. But everyone deserves to have someone in their corner who appreciates them just the way they are. Listen, I'm here today to tell you, feeling like you're worth it, having feelings of worth will never flourish in an atmosphere of criticism. If you've got people around you who are criticizing you, who criticize what you do, who tear down, oh my gosh, Tico, they're not hearing me. You've forgotten that you deserve the best. If you've got a circle full of critics, oh my God, Tico, you ever met somebody with a circle full of critics? They can't buy $5 worth of self-esteem. They're always looking down. Listen, if you got feelings of worth and value will never flourish in an atmosphere of criticism. If you are surrounded, if you are besieged, if you're covered by people who are discouraging and critical, the spark of inspiration that you need and the hope that allows you to be in touch with your deepest potential is crushed. Listen, you can't get in touch with your potential, oh my gosh, if you're surrounded by critics. Oh my God, I could sell this on a disc for $79.99, but I'm gonna give it to you today uncut for free. If you are surrounded by critics and people who always remind you what you did wrong, you will never tap into your deepest potential. They will crush it, they will kill it, they will stamp it out because potential requires experimentation. Ooh, potential requires you to get out and do some things you've never done before. Potential required for you to reach into an area you've never reached to. And if you've surrounded yourself with critics, you will never, ever reach your full potential. So you need to, I say it all the time, Tico, you need to look at your circle. You need to look at your circle. You are your circle. You are the 5 or 6 people that you hang around. Carol Burnett, Rose said it, you must evolve. Ruthie got it. Melanie, I'm preaching today. I hope they're hearing me. D, I hope you caught it. Listen. Okay, you deserve to be appreciated, to be valued. Surrounding yourself with people who have a constructive attitude towards you helps you tap into your potential. I'm going to leave it right there. I got an applause coming. Okay, see, it's time for me to move on. It's 9:43 a.m. You're watching Uplift with Cliff, and I'm tearing down all those strongholds in your mind today. I'm tearing down all those places in your mind today that are keeping you from being successful. So this is 6 signs. Uh-oh, I hit something, Tico. All right, let me get out of it. I got it. Okay. 6 signs that it's time to make a change. Now, Cliff, how do I know when it's time for me to make a change? How do I know when it's time for me to make a change on my job? How do I know when it's time for me to make a change in my career? How do I know when it's time to make a change in my relationship? Ooh, okay, now I'm no relationship expert, but I've had a few. So I'm here today to tell you just one big thing that I want you to focus on. Okay, the number 3 thing when it's time to make a change is this. You let minor irritations become major problems. When the smallest little thing about him or her starts to irritate you, time for a change. When the smallest little thing about your broker, your company, your commission, whatever it is, when every little thing starts to irritate you, honey, you need to make a change. Fellas, I hope you're hearing me. Ladies, I hope you're hearing me. When the little things that really don't matter that much start to irritate you, it's time for a change. It's not their fault, it's yours. Woo. I don't know if I have a Band-Aid for that one. Listen, free yourself from all the little situations that get you down. You are more free than you give yourself credit for. You're free to stop letting minor annoyances take a hold of you. Stop letting these little things, these little pesky things take you to hell and back. Stop it, sister. You need to get a grip. You are free to feel whatever you choose. You're free to take control. You're free to refuse the old ways. Some of you guys are slipping back to the old you because you can't get a grip on yourself. Listen, life consistently delivers challenges. Whether you react or respond, and how you respond is up to you. How many times do you need to hear that? Life is going to consistently deliver you challenges. How you respond to those challenges is up to you. But if the little things are getting to you, you need to make a change. Okay, listen, every day I need you to practice releasing. Woosah. Breathe through that thing. Everything I need you to practice releasing something that you normally find annoying. Yes, it's only annoying to you. It's annoying you because you've allowed it to get under your skin. I need you to practice releasing something that you find annoying. Okay, Tico, I know it annoys my people when I don't get to all the points, so I'm going to move on to point number 4. Now, 6 signs that it's time to make a change. Number 1, you forgot that you have choices. When you forget that you have choices, then your spectrum's not wide open. Number 2, you forgot that you deserve the best. Number 3, you let minor irritations become major problems. Now, here's the number 4 thing. Okay. Now, now, Tico, I'm about to hurt a few people's feelings. Reese, don't you hate me now. Mary Fernandez, don't hate me. Claudia, don't hate me. I'm about to hurt a few people's feelings, and I can't afford to lose you 3. Okay, here we are. Number 4, here we go. Signs it's time to make a change. The 4th thing is this. It's hard for you to stop obsessing over what was. Boom. Ooh, Tico. It's hard for you to stop obsessing over what was. In parentheses, you keep living in the past. I gotta give myself my own applause. I can sell this for $99.99 on QVC, but I'm giving you all this straight dope for free today. The number 4 thing is, it's hard to stop obsessing over what was, and you keep living in the past. Listen, life is gonna give you ups and downs, losses and gains. You're gonna have chances to embrace joy, experience hope, and do all these things. Bad things are gonna happen. No one is free from the pain of the past, but you can choose to move on. I'm giving a round of applause to all my ladies and men who have chosen to move on. You must stop living in the past. You must choose not to be immobilized, frozen, and focused. Oh my gosh, Tico. People become focused on perpetual feelings of sadness. Have you ever met someone who is professional victim? Oh, oh my God, Keela. Professional victims. Listen, type it in the bottom of your screen. Don't be a professional victim. Type it in there. Don't be a professional victim. You've got to stop living in the past. Some people are the walking wounded. They walk around living in the past. They never stop obsessing over what was. Can I get you to move on? Can I get you to build a bridge and what? Get over it. Can I get you to move to the next phase of your life? Listen, some people need to understand that without diminishing the past, it's okay. What you went through was significant, boo-boo, but without diminishing the past, turn your focus on the most precious gift that you have, and that's the life in front of you. Oh my gosh. Instead of living in the past, turn your attention to the most precious thing that you have, your most valued possession, and that is the life in front of you. Train yourself to take your attention away from what was and place it on what is and what is about to be. Train yourself. Train yourself. Take attention away from what was and place it on what is and what is about to be. If you can do that, I'm telling you, your future is bright, Mary Fernandez. Rose Kemp, it is shining. Ruthie, Normalina, your future is on fire. If you learn how to stop obsessing over what was, stop living in the past, because when you can't move on, that's the sign that it's time to make a change. Listen. If you can't move on, it's time to move away. Uh-oh. If you can't move on, it's time for you to move away. If you don't have the ability to move past that thing, if it's a stumbling block, if he or she is someone that you just can't stop seeing in your sleep, you need to sleep somewhere else. Uh-oh. Well, I could sell that relationship advice for $119.99 on the internet, Tico, but I'm giving it to him today for free right here on Uplift with Cliff. The number 5 thing, I'm just about done. It's 9:51 a.m. You're watching Uplift with Cliff. This is the July 25th edition. Now, number 5. We're talking about the 6 signs that it's time to make a change. Okay? 6 signs that good morning, Remax Town Center. Loving you from the Orlando Regional Realtor Association. Lisa Hill, I got an amen out of you. If I got an amen out of Lisa, so mote it be. It is what it is. We can move on. Okay, the number 5 thing. When you find yourself asking the wrong question, it's time for a change. Uh-oh. When you find yourself asking the wrong question, it's time for a change in your career, your relationship, or whatever that thing is you're going through. Cliff, what do you mean about the wrong question? Listen, if you find yourself asking, why me? You just adopted that victim's mentality. That's the beginning of the walking wounded. That's the beginning of the professional victim. If you find yourself asking, why me? More often than you're asking, what's next? Boom. It's time for a change. If you find yourself asking, why me? You're getting ready to go into a woe is me situation, a ER type situation. You're getting ready to start blaming yourself. You're going to blame the world doesn't like me. Stop it. If you find yourself asking, why me? Instead of asking, what's next? It's definitely time for a change. Don't become a victim. Tico, listen. All my realtors, all my people, all my politicians listening, all my CEOs listening. Don't become a victim of the stories you tell yourself. Listen, I didn't say other people's stories. I didn't say what's going on with other people. Some of you guys are victims of the stories you tell yourself. You're so lost in your own mentality. You're so lost in your own world of hurt. You're so lost in your own world of why me. You start believing those stories. Have you ever come across somebody, Tico, that believes their own lies? Oh my God. Have you ever come across somebody, ladies and gentlemen, that tells a lie and they would pass a lie detector test because they believe their own lies? These people were due for a change a long time ago. Come on, I know I'm not the only person. I know I'm not the only person out there that's ever come across somebody that believes their own sob story. Some of you guys have brothers and sisters. Have you ever had a situation where you're with your brothers and sisters and somebody tells a story about mama or a story about daddy that happened 20 or 30 years ago, and they tell the story totally different than it actually happened, and you just find yourself looking at them like, what? You ever heard somebody to recant a story that happened in life because they started to believe their own hype and they start to believe their own stories? Listen, and now as a broker, this is why that person won't be a successful agent, because no matter what you say to them, they believe the hype in their head. They believe they have that professional, it happened to me mentality. If you come across people and they're always asking why me instead of asking what's next, there's nothing you can do with that person. There's nothing you can teach that person until you get them past their why me mentality. Listen, I'm trying to help somebody. If I hurt your feelings just now, I meant to. If I hurt your feelings just now, I meant to. Because today is the day you make the change. Today is the day that you remember that you have choices, that you remember that you deserve the best. Today is the day you stop letting minor irritations get the best of you, and today is the day you stop obsessing over the past. Today is the day you make the great leap forward and move on to the career you have as a realtor, and it's going to work as soon as you get out of your own mind. People say, Cliff, why do you give it to them straight like that? Because you can pay $1,000 for the Brian Buffini video. You can pay $1,000 to hear Property Brothers say this or that. But if you can't get out of your own mind, none of that's worth a dime or a penny, honey. If you won't tell yourself the truth, if you're a professional excuse maker, if you've forgotten that you deserve the best, it doesn't matter how many sales systems you buy. Today, I'm helping you get out of your head. Listen, I said number 5 is when you find yourself asking the wrong question, it's time to make a change. That's right. Now, the number 6 and most important thing, the most important sign that it's time for you to move on to make a change in life is this. Okay, I've talked about this many times. Ruthie, yeah, I meant it. Luverne, I meant it. Claudia, I meant it. Leslie, Keela said it, lost in your own sauce. Leslie, you got it. Don't walk past the oh my God. Can somebody give a leader a round of applause? Leslie Wilson Van Gotham, don't walk past a problem that I gotta get one more round of applause. Don't walk past a problem that you can fix. Stop worrying. It's yours if you can deal with it. Okay. Now, here we go. Number 6. This is the last one. I'm going to give myself a drum roll. Signs that it's time to make the change. Signs that it's time to make the change. The number 6 thing is you've lost your passion. Boom. Now, listen. The moment you lose your passion, it's all going to hell in a handbasket. Listen, when your lifestyle no longer fits the person you've become, there's no spring in your step. That's how you know when you've lost your passion. When your lifestyle no longer fits the person you've become. Okay, look at who you are. Now look at your lifestyle. If your lifestyle no longer fits who you are, you have lost your passion. That's a quick litmus test. I could sell that for $159.99 on self-help videos, but I'm going to give it to you today for free on Uplift with Cliff. Listen, life just becomes one whole day at a time, and you've forgotten about the time when you jump out of bed. Hold on, not with your glass half full. You forgot about a time when you jump out of bed with a smile in your heart. You see, does your heart smile when you get up in the morning? Do you get up in the morning and your heart is smiling? Your joy is on the inside. If that's not happening for you, it's time for you to make a change because you, honey, have lost your passion. I need you to get up every day like Ned Flanders. Hello, Sportio Sport. How's it going out there? It's going to be a great day. The moment I come in here and I drag butt on Uplift, then Uplift needs to be handed to somebody else. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm giving it to you straight, uncut, off the boat. External motivation does not last long. I'm coming in deep on this one. External motivations don't last long. Material possessions, money, all of that has its place. But if you want to live a passionate life, it's an internal motivation that's going to get you there. Money can't get you internal happiness. It can get you a Ferrari. Yeah, that'll keep you happy for a while. It can get you a nice house. It can get you a boat. But look, there comes a time when you don't want to drive the Ferrari no more. There comes a time when you don't see the house anymore, when you lose your passion. There was a time once in my life when I lived up in the northwestern part of Florida in the Destin, Panama City Beach, Gulf Breeze area. And I had a beautiful home. It was my home. And then it was a golf course. And behind the golf course, it was the ocean. It was the bay. And I ate fish and crab and oysters every day. But every day I would drive to work and I would pull out on the Highway 98. If you know where Highway 98, give me a thumbs up is. I would pull out on the Highway 98, and on my right side, I was driving along a peninsula in the Pensacola area. On my right side, it would be the ocean in white sand. And on my left side, it would be the ocean in white sand. And all I did, I had 30 miles of driving on the beach every day, Tico. But after about 3 to 5 years, and I became CEO of that organization, guess what? I got so focused on work that on that drive along the beach every day, I stopped seeing the water. I stopped seeing the sand. I stopped valuing all the fresh Gulf seafood and the oysters and the shrimp. All I saw was the drudgery of the highway. Ladies and gentlemen, I reached a point where I had lost my passion. I was where I wanted to be. I was where I always wanted to move to, but I couldn't see the forest for the trees because my life had become humdrum. It had become a place where it was just monotony and it was stolen away. And I had to break that up. I had to make a move. I left the Emerald Coast Association of Realtors and I moved back to Alabama to the Birmingham Association, where there was mountains and where there was snow and when there were hills and valleys. And it took me 5 years. I did a refresher. And after 5 years, I knew I wanted to come back to Florida. I knew I wanted to be in Florida again. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes you've got to take a respite. Sometimes you've got to pull away. External motivations don't last long. All those things you keep buying to make you happy won't make you happy. All those material things, material possessions, they all have their place. Yeah, I like Gucci. Yeah, I like Louis Vuitton. Yeah, I like nice things, but they won't make my heart smile. Talking to you makes my heart smile. Being around you and making people's lives better makes my heart smile. And that's where I'm challenging you. Get back to that place. This is the sign that it's time to make a change. When your lifestyle no longer fits the passion of when your lifestyle no longer fits the person you've become. If you're not living up to who you are, it's time for a change. Listen, if you want to live a passionate life, then internal motivation is what's going to get you there. And it's rarely exhausted until the dream comes true. Guess what? Internal motivation. Now, anyone can burn out, but internal motivation is rarely exhausted until the dream comes true. Now, I need you today, if you're within the sound of my voice and you're listening to Uplift with Cliff, I need you to go out and find something to be enthusiastic about. Today, I need you to go chase life. Today, I need you to look inside. Today, I need you to go back and remember Rose, remember Keela, remember Heather, remember what made you smile. Monica Mauricio, I need you to remember what made you smile. I hope it's real estate because I love seeing you guys. Roxana, I need you to remember what made you smile. Monica, I need you to remember what made you smile. I need you guys to go back. Give me some hearts, give me some thumbs up, give me some smiles. Luverne, today, I need you to remember what made you smile and go back to doing that thing that way. I need you to pull away from that thing that's causing you grief. Pull away from that thing that's causing you to obsess over negativity. I need you to remember that you deserve the best. And I need you to remember that you have choices. Don't let life convince you and lock you in to where you think you don't have choices anymore. You absolutely have choices. You absolutely have a decision to make. You absolutely have different roads in front of you. Listen, the reason that you can't see the right road is because the one you should travel is covered. Uh-oh. See, some of y'all need to go back and read Robert Frost, The Road Less Traveled. The reason you can't see the path you're supposed to be on is because nobody else is taking it, honey. It's covered with leaves. But you see, don't take the path that's clear. Don't take the path that you can see the footprints of everybody else, because that's called the easy way. And guess what? The easy way won't work for you and your happiness. I'm not letting go, Tico. The easy way won't work for you and your happiness. Only the hard way. You see, you can't take the way that everybody else takes and find your happiness. Oh my God, Tico, I'm just gonna look at him for a second. You can't take the road everyone else takes to find your happiness. Oh my God. Oh, crickets. You can't take the road everyone else takes to find your happiness. Your happiness is in that path that you can barely see, that's covered by leaves and debris. You got to walk that path, sir. You've got to walk that path, honey. And down that road, you're going to find internal motivation, internal happiness, and you will find the things that you need to find. It's 10:05 a.m. I'm behind today. I got to give a shout out. But before I do, I want to remind you guys that this Thursday and Friday, I need you to come find me. Come find me at the expo. The Realtor Expo is happening. We're actually calling it the Realtor Roundup. It's July 28th and 29th at Lowe's Royal Pacific Resort in Orlando. Come see me. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be in my full cowboy dress and my other Ego Big Tex. I'm going to have the hat on, my vest, my boots, my jeans, and we're going to have a boot scooting good time. Yeah! At the expo, I need you to see me there. Now, I had to put in my plug. Before I do that, I got to send some love out to my people. Love you, Keela. Love you, Rose. Love you, Heather. Love you, Claudia. Ruthie, Juliana. I love you all. Love you all. Melanie. Heather. I love you all. I love you all. I can't do it. I thought I was going to be able to do that to a rhythm. I'm just being silly. That ain't going to work. I hope you're laughing right now. Listen, big shout out to Marquita Sheree, always tuning in from Dallas, Texas. A big shout out to my CEO friend, Top 4 organization. Yeah, I'm calling you out. Thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for texting me and letting me know. Big shout out to Reese and Rose. Carol Ann Burnett, good to see you today. Elena Rivera, always good to see you. Denise LaHoop, my leader, good to see you this morning. All of you uplifters, Roxana Rosario Marquez, it's good to see you today. Monica Mauricio, don't be a stranger. I love seeing you on Uplift. All you uplifters, I need you to know that you matter. Pillar to Post will be there. If you don't do anything else, come see Heather and Pillar to Post. Shameless plug. Melanie Guy, did you know you matter to me? Yes, Melanie Guy, you matter to me. And I hope to see you at the Realtor Expo at Lowe's Royal Pacific this Thursday, this Friday. It's going to start at 11 a.m. and it's going to end at 5 on day 1. Day 2 is 9 a.m. I need you to come show our vendors some love. Come show our people some love. Yes, it's a 2-day expo. We've got so much going on. Go to the ORRA website if you want to learn a little bit more. On Thursday, we're going to talk about branding, cryptocurrency. What is FRET? We're going to talk about how to give exceptional presentations, servicing properties. There's going to be a political hobnob. If you've ever want to meet judges, I think I got 5 judges signed up to come to the political hobnob. On Friday, we're going to talk about inflation, cryptocurrency, property appraising, the leading ladies in real estate. A panel is going to be there. That's going to be awesome to see all of our female leaders. If it ain't broker, don't fix it. And I want you to meet the ORRA candidates. You'll see me there this Thursday and Friday at Lowe's Royal Pacific. I need you to be there. Now listen, it's time for me to get ready to get out of here. I got to go. It's 10:07 a.m. and I hope you enjoyed it. But now listen, I got a favor to ask. I need you guys, if this was good to you, if you liked it, if you know somebody that needs to make a change in their life and they want to hear it from a lighthearted perspective, I need you to stop right now and hit share. Yes, share this video, share it to your friends, and who knows, I might throw in a prize or something for the person that shares it the most times or who other people share when you share. But we want to see Uplift spread. Uplift is now being videoed all over the world. It's on YouTube, right, Tico?
Yes, it is.
You can go to the, is it the ORRA channel?
Yes.
Go to the ORRA YouTube channel and you can find Uplift with Cliff, and you'll soon find it on other means as well. Have a great day, everybody. I need you guys to know that I love you. I need you to know that you matter. Listen, I checked high, I checked low. I looked at MSNBC, I looked at Sports Center, I looked at CNN. I couldn't find it anywhere that this was not gonna be your best week ever. But you gotta live it. You gotta make the change. You got to make the changes necessary. You gotta get your passion back. You gotta start asking the right questions. You gotta stop obsessing over what was wrong. You gotta remember that you deserve the best, and you need to remember that you have choices. And stop letting those minor irritations get a hold of you. Stop it. Stop it. Did you know that you're loved? I love you. Did you know that someone cares about you? I care about you. Did you know that this is going to be your best week ever? It is. The battlefield is the mind. The battlefield is the mind. Win it right here win it right here. Win it in your mind. If you win it in your mind, what you believe you will see. What you believe you will see. Oh yeah, that's the secret. What you believe you will see. What you believe you will see. Time for me to get out of here. It's 10:09 a.m. I'm 10 minutes late. Rose Kemp, I'll see you later. Heather, good to see you. Carol Ann Burnett, Nesper, you guys share this for me. Reese, you have the best week too.